All right. I believe it's 13, but you can't really see the 13 because it's covered up. All right. So let's see how we do with this. Now I should try it. I said no more than 5 minutes outside of class, right? So we have first is 28, second is 37, third is 46. They want fourth, fifth, and sixth. Fifth, sixth. Right? Talk to me. How did you figure out what was some of the information? Go ahead. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
So adding 9. So is that enough to say that you might start seeing a pattern? Possibly. I mean, I wouldn't make a medical decision based on just that, but I think for what we're doing, I think that's probably enough. So I would add 9 here, and add 9 here. 55, 64. Oh, beautiful. And I think that's all we have to do is identify the pattern in the table and fill in the missing values. So the pattern is 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 each time, adding 9, and then filled out the rest. Okay, that's not too bad. Can I move away off the screen? Everyone feel comfortable with this? We're good in the hood? It's like stirrup wing in the hood. Oh, stirrups hood. All right. Next one, we have 128, second, 64, third, 32, fourth, fifth, sixth. It is going backwards. I like that. That's a good eye. Yeah. Yeah, but this is in the yellow book, page 12. But you can't really see page 12 unless you have the special book. Yeah. What's the pattern first? Goes down by what? Oh, so it's taking half. So how do I take half rather than subtracting? How do I take half? Divide by 2. Okay. So, or multiply by half. Okay, take a look on the front board. So here's kind of a pivotal thing, and I was like, 33 years old when I finally realized divided by 2 or multiplying by half is the same thing. Agree? All right, so if that's the case, we're going to go half here, half here, half here, half here. 16, 8, 4. Hey, I have a question. This is not part of the homework. So think about this for a second. So does everyone feel comfortable that I'm going down by half each time? So if I went out one more, I'd get to 2. If I went out one more, I'd get to 1. If I went out one more, I'd get to, not negative, it becomes half, quarter, eighth, 16th, 1/32. So this pattern actually will never get to 0. Even if I went out like 10,000 terms, it would be this tiny, teeny, itty bitty fraction. It wouldn't be 0 though. It's an infinite series that approaches 0 but never gets there. That's your calculus for the day. Right, Stirp, we're not in calculus. I know. Hey, so our pattern is divide by 2 or multiply by half. That's our pattern. And then the next sequence of numbers is 16, 8, and 4. Okay. I think I might feel okay about this. Did you get your page? 12.
Yeah. Well, there is, but doesn't have it. Okay. Oh, by the way, I did.
Okay. Okay, well, we have a new workbook now, so start bringing a book. I've been teaching here 11 years. I still can't tell you what the schedule is. That's the one. Okay. All right. Last one. we have this. Talk to me, friends. Where should we be? What do you think?
Negative 4 times 2.
Oh, so which values are these then? Good. They're all x values. Friends, take a look up front. Those are all x values because they're trying to create a point. So we have an x and then a y value. So in each of these, we're trying to figure out the y value. So I'm going to take 2 and plug it in. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Am I right? Negative 8 plus 9 is 1. Good. All right, and then do this one. Negative 4 times negative 3. Negative times negative is positive. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 added to 9 is good. And then I plug 0 in. So negative 4 times 0 is just 0. Now, someone might say, well, is it negative 0? Well, negative 0 and positive 0 is the same thing. 0 doesn't have a sign, so don't worry about it. So negative 4 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 9 is blessing you. All right. Hey, friends, are we okay so far? Hey, so fist to five on how we did these. Fist to five. 5, you got it. Fist, you're like, do. Fist to 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Fist to 5, we're feeling good about this? Everyone's happy, content? Okay. All right. Let's flip the page over where it says ready. Find where it says ready at the top. You see it? Ready, set, go. All right.
Is it the same thing?
Okay. All right. Let's see what we're doing. Ready? All right. So first term's 3, second term's 6, third term's 12, fourth 24, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. All right. So look where it says ready at the top. Ready at the top. All right. All right, so talk to me, my friends. What does it appear that it's doing from here to here, here to here? Thank you. Multiply by 2. And agree over here as I saw other hands. So multiplying by 2. So then this is what then? 48. Good. And then I'm going to multiply by 2 one more time. 96. Very good. Uh-oh. Oh, we're getting real big. What is that going to go? What's 2 times 96? 192. And then times 2 one last time. Oh, yeah. 384. So do we feel okay that we have a pattern that's taken place? Okay, now, when we're building upon a concept that is going to kind of stream along a lot of the chapters. So right now we're like, hey, there's kind of a pattern. Now, yesterday we kind of we found an equation, but we're not quite getting the equations on these. We're just kind of finding the patterns. So let's take a look at number 2. It goes 76, then to 60, then to 44, then to 28. What do you think's going on? Go ahead. Subtracting 16? You might be right. So 76 to 60 is definitely 16. Actually, let me annotate on top of this. Here. So I like this. Minus 16 right here. Friends, is this also minus 16? 60 minus 16 is 44. Okay. Is 44 to 28, am I also subtracting 16? Yeah. Maybe, I think. Do you feel comfortable with that or no? Yeah. Do we need to double check on a calculator? It's okay if we have to. Okay, I think the pattern keeps going. Subtract 16 from 28. 12. Okay. Uh-oh. What is going to happen here, though? 12 minus 16.
Negatives.
What?
Negatives.
Negatives. So I have $12 in my pocket. I want to buy something that costs $16. I have a choice. I can either rip it off, leave it behind, or borrow some money. How much do I have to borrow? Yeah. And then it keeps going. What's that? Negative 20. And then one more. Okay. So sometimes we might have a pattern that goes in to negatives. Okay. All right, what do you think? Number 3, real quick, what's taking place on each of these? Divide by 2. And we said divide by 2 or multiply by what is the same thing? Half. Okay? That makes sense? Divide by 2 or multiply by half. That means the same thing. So we can say divide by 2. That's okay. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. All right, so what's this number if we divide 40 by 2? 20. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2.
2.5.
2.5? Okay, hey, I love it. 2.5, you're absolutely right. But I want to change thinking just a smidge. I love 2.5. You were right. Like you put that on a test, you're still getting it, okay? Would this be the same thing? I'm just for clarification. Would you feel that 5 over 2 is the same thing as 2.5?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, hey, that's kind of a neat idea because I want to show you something. If you keep dividing by 2, watch this. See how I have 5 over 2, 2.5 is totally right. I'm not taking away from it. It's totally right. But I just want to show you a trick. Ready? Half of, if I divide 5 over 2 by 2, I get to 5/4, then to 5/8, then to 5/16. So notice the bottom number. So if I leave it as a fraction, it might become easier on a pattern. But you're totally right with the 2.5, because you have a calculator 2.5 divided by 2, that's easy, right? But sometimes if it gets to be like a squirrely fraction, if you're just increasing the denominator, that might work. All right. I think add 7. What do you think?
Yeah.
13, 20, 27, 34? Yes. Okay. So that's just under that ready. Yeah. I'm almost done. Can you hang on? You good? Perfect. All right. Let's just kind of see where we're at. I'm just trying to make sure we're good. All right. So, my friends, what I would like you to work on for the rest of the period, let me clear this, get rid of that, no. Okay, I would like you to work on Okay, this will work. So, I would like you to work on page 15, 16, 17. Stop when it says go. Okay? So what I mean by that is if I flip over the page 15 down to the bottom, see where it says go right here? That's page 17, but mine's in the way. My letter's in the way. So come up here, go up to number 16, and stop. Yeah.
Do we have to finish the bottom of this page?
Yeah, finish. So try and finish this, and then try and see if you can finish that, and then go to right there. But you have the rest of the period to work. I'm stopping my video.